South Pacific, American fighting men smashing their way ashore against Jap resistance. In North Africa, American tank and anti-tank units clashing with Nazi armor. American bombers pounding enemy bases in Germany, Italy, occupied Europe. On battlefields all over the world, American soldiers fighting to determine this nation's destiny. To win final victory, more and more fighting men are needed. To train, equip, and get these men to the front is the task of the Army's Chief of Staff, General George C. Marshall.
Conservation of manpower is a matter of first importance. The Women's Army Auxiliary Corps was organized to assist in meeting this need by releasing soldiers from non-combat duties. These women are to take over the jobs of soldiers behind the lines and here at home. Already they are doing this in a very fine manner. The Corps is a most important element of the Army, and I personally am intensely interested in its rapid development in strength as well as in training.
Mrs. Oveta Hobby taking the oath of office as Director of the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps. The Secretary of War appointed her on May 16, 1942, to organize, train, and command a force of women to take the places of men behind the lines. A big order, already partially filled. Thousands of WAACs, trained and disciplined the Army way, are now on duty all over this country and overseas. But thousands more are needed. Women from all walks of life, sales girls, industrial workers, librarians, housewives, entertainers, office workers, executives, designers, teachers, college women, women of all races, all creeds, American women. In our pioneer days, women held the powder horn for their fighting men. Today, they are joining the WAAC.
Birth certificate?
Yeah.
Dependents?
None.
Do any job assigned?
Just so long as I'll be of use.
Good. Down the hall for your mental alertness test, please.
Gee, these quiz kid things really throw me. I'm a sales girl, not a brain trust.
You'll do okay. These things just show how quick you can think, not how much you know.
No.
Please, no talking.
120 pounds.
Right for your height and age.
Next, please.
Catherine Johnson.
162 pounds.
Sorry, 10 pounds overweight.
But it's just a few pounds, Doctor.
Well, we give you the benefit of 15 pounds one way or the other, Mrs. Johnson. You're still overweight. Take off those extra pounds and try again.
I can have another chance?
Yes. Men folks in the Army?
2 sons.
For those who meet the enlistment requirements, the oath of allegiance.
And I do solemnly swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the United States of America. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the United States of America. And that I will serve them honestly and faithfully against all their enemies, whomsoever. And I will serve them honestly and faithfully against all their enemies, whomsoever. That I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me. That I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me. According to the regulations of the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps and the Articles of War.
According to the regulations of the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps and the Articles of War.
More recruits arriving every day for WAAC training at Des Moines, Daytona, Oglethorpe, Devens, Polk, and other centers. More women to be trained, more women to become efficient soldiers behind the soldiers at the front. It won't be too easy. These women will have to make many adjustments to new homes, new work, new clothes. But they'll gain much. Friendships they might never have made in civilian life, fun, fellowship. Most of all, the knowledge that they are doing a vital job and doing it well.
Gee, they're smooth. How do they get that way? Oh, good sergeants and good officers. Did you learn that in college? No, from a book. Officer's Guide. Are you aiming to be an officer someday? I can dream, can't I? Mrs. Johnson, hello. Johnson, and streamlined, too. How did you do it?
Oh, don't ask, child, don't ask.
Supplies for the new arrivals. Everything uniform, from underwear to overcoats. Greatest care is taken to fit shoes scientifically. Uniforms are fitted carefully, fitted neatly. measures to safeguard the health of the new WAAC. The first bewildering days over, the new recruits settle down to Army routine. 6 a.m. doesn't seem too early when there's so much to learn, so much to do. In fact, most of them get a running start on the whistle.
I'm all thumbed.
Well, up and through, then down and through.
I think this is it right here.
It's perfect.
How do you like it?
Very GI. GI, what's that?
Government issue. Anything according to regulation. Very Army.
GI? Oh, no insignia.
Oh, gee.
Who's this Pallas? Pallas Athena, goddess of victory and wisdom.
Victory and wisdom?